How's it going, YouTube? Finally got a tripod, and promised you wouldn't have to see a lot of my face, but you're gonna get to see some of it, I guess. So last night we went out and did a bit of curbside and stuff, and didn't really find a whole lot. And see the barbecue here, we found that pretty much right away. Drove around for about another 45 minutes or so, and really didn't find anything else. So we went and did a little dumpster diving. We got a couple that we hit on a regular basis that we stopped by, and this one here, it's like a renovation dumpster at one of the malls near us, and I guess they were tearing out a whole bunch of HVAC stuff and whatnot, so we were able to get a lot of that. I mean, it's pretty bulky, not crazy heavy, but there is some nice looking heavy wall pipe in there. I'll get you a little closer to that look. So yeah, there's like some electric conduit pipe, black stuff. I think it's gas pipe, and little bits and pieces. I think there's some of this stuff. Well, not that, but maybe some of this black gas pipe might be heavy melt. Heavy melt is thicker stuff. Like I think it's 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch, and thicker goes into a separate category and pays differently than everything else, because everything pays differently. So I have to get somebody to check that when I get there and see if it is or not. I got pretty excited and maybe grabbed this bag right here, but I probably shouldn't have. I thought it was all wire, but somebody stripped out all the wire. But there is a bunch of aluminum housing from pretty heavy duty BX, so I'll take all that out of there and throw it in my aluminum bin. Actually, better check and see if it's aluminum or steel. If it's steel, then I can see. Trusty magnet. Nope, yeah, it's aluminum. So we'll put that in the aluminum bin and start a stockpile up of aluminum. So pretty well got rid of it all the other day, so I'm just gonna head to the scrapyard now, but I think I'll take that off and just leave it here. And I'll go through that another time, maybe on the weekend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, barbecue, we put it on, and it doesn't look like it's more than a couple years old. But, again, people just throw shit away that they could probably fix and keep, but he just buys new stuff, right? So it is what it is. More stuff for us to pick up though, which is great. So yeah, we'll get to the scrapyard and see what's what. So I talked to them the other day when I was there and asked about filming, and they're okay with it, just as long as I don't film like through the office window into computers and stuff, they said. And they got no problem with it, so we'll get some scrapyard footage today and see how we make out, get away and go in and see what it pays. Might have to go in and out a couple of times because of different stuff, like baler stuff. We'll throw this in the baler pile. Barbecue's going to go in the shred pile. Maybe this piece here, it's got this insulation inside it, so that can't go in the baler pile because it's got foreign material in it. So it might have to go in and out a couple times, because when you throw off a certain material, you got to go and weigh so they can confirm how much weight the stuff was you threw off, and then go in and throw the other stuff off, weigh out again, and like that. So let's go do it and see what happens. All right. All right, we're off to the scrapyard. See how we may go today with our mixed load of goodies here. Get out of the driveway. Easy. Nice. Sorry about that. All right, here we go.
Artlist.io
I hope you're not too dizzy from that sped up ride to the scrapyard, but here we are again. Get on the scale here and see where we're starting. Go from there. There's the claw. The claw.
Hey, what are you bringing in?
I got some shred, I got some stuff for the baler, and I think I got some heavy melt, but I'm not sure.
Okay, you can head out there.
Thank you. Somebody always comes out to check and see what you're getting rid of, just so they make sure you're putting it in the right pile. And so at some point somebody will come out here and can confirm whether that stuff that I thought was heavy melt actually is or not. And yeah, but there's the claw on the move. Let me try and get back in here out of the way if I can. We're get in his way too much. Okay, so heavy melt stuff is that stuff over there. Super thick, big I-beams, like really, really heavy beams. That's heavy melt stuff there. This is like cast, brake drums, stuff like that. Goes separately. Brake drums usually by weight, at least here, depending on prices and whatnot, but you can get $6 per rotor, which really isn't bad for a car rotor. And then there's, you know, truck rotors and stuff. We don't get many of those, but so this is the baling pile, and it's just all one kind of stuff. Nothing is it's metal with nothing else on it. So like this right here, the insulation on it, I'm gonna have to put in the shred pile, but everything else can go in the baling pile. Well, except the barbecue, of course. Well, set the tripod up on top of the truck to record me dumping all that out, and it didn't record, so still learning how to use this thing. Came with a remote, but you know. Anyway, that's the claw. Remember Toy Story? No. Ooh, the claw. Well, that's my kids and I call it claw. That pile there is all washers, dryers, stuff they call white goods. That all gets put in that similar pile, because a lot of tin, but tin and plastic and insulation and just crap. So they come out here a couple times a day and just tighten the piles all up so you can get more stuff in. The shred pile, the cast pile, the heavy melt back there, there's different thicknesses. There's aluminum and stainless all over there. There's aluminum rims. So yeah, everything, when it's separated properly, goes into its own pile. All right, we're gonna go way out, see how much our bale stuff weighed, and then come back in and get rid of our shred stuff. So stick around.
Artlist.io.
Okay, so how'd we do? Funny you should ask. Not awesome. Got 240 pounds of bale, the clean stuff. Sorry, 0.1089 of a ton, so 240 pounds. 245 a metric ton worked out to $26. Now the shred pile, 215 a metric ton, and 100 pounds of that, or 0.0454 a ton. That was a barbecue and just a couple of small things. Was $9.68. So not crazy. Like you see a barbecue, you think, oh my god, that's awesome, a barbecue. It's big and takes up a lot of room, but it doesn't weigh anything. And unless you're going to process it and get everything off of it that you can do differently, you still need a lot of it to make it pay then. So, I mean, yeah, they're good to have. Makes you look cool in front of the other scrappers because you got a barbecue. But in the end, at the end of the day, they don't pay that much. Um, but yeah, $35. We went out for an hour and a half last night. We came here this morning, so we got about a 2 hour investment in all this for $35. Some days are better than others. This is one of those days. Still, that's going in the tank, and we're good to go again. So, see how we make out. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, maybe subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and I'm going to try and keep these coming. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.